Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking. SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11.
Vaginas.
Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today. Lots of exposure. And double upload.
Expose. Expose. Expose.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scarce here, and so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Expose. 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 Expose.
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
Expose. 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 Expose.
It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose.
Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose.
Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking. SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11.
Vaginas.
Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today. Lots of exposure. And double upload.
Expose. 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 Expose.
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scarce here, and so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Expose. 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 Expose.
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
Expose. 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 Expose.
It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Expose. Expose myself to you. To you. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking, SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11.
Vaginas.
Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today, lots of exposure, and double upload.
Expose. 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 Expose.
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was going to write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scarce here, and so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Expose. 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 Expose.
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
Expose. 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 Expose.
It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Ah, expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose.
Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose.
Exposed. 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 Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking, SS Sniper Wolf has a
Tell
vagina.
your dad
More on that at
about
11.
my ass.
Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today, lots of exposure, and double upload.
Oh yeah, I'm coming. How are you? Sorry, I was filming a sponsor spot with a bird. I'm actually going to mention them here too because they're fucking awesome, and I haven't mentioned them recently. But perfect timing because I'm reviewing. My editor's going like full Martin Scorsese with my review of the Nintendo Switch OLED. I filmed it. Now it's in his hands. Give that hand. Satisfye Gaming makes these grips for the Nintendo Switch. I was actually about to play. I was playing Dying Light on the Nintendo Switch OLED. I was going to play it here. You can't go back. You can't. Like once you use this grip on your Switch, whether you have a regular Switch, they're coming out with the grips for the Switch OLED, so you're covered there too. You cannot just hold my hands hurt with the Switch. It's always been a thing with the Switch with me. Like this, they just start getting cramped. Whereas put the grip on, it makes it so much more ergonomic. And the cool thing about them too is they have cases that go along with this, and they have it kind of floats in this cradle too. Like it's not going to cause any scuffing to your Switch. Your Switch is going to cool properly, the whole nine, and they make an awesome product. Like you're insane not to get it if you have a Switch and you play mostly in portable mode, obviously. So there's links below in the description. There's a coupon code that will work on everything except their third gen products. If it says Gen 3, it won't work. But if you have like an old school Switch, which most of you do, virtually all of you do, You could get use discount code. It's all in the description. I love Satisfye. They're awesome. And yeah, and the bird's going to be in the ad, so that'll be fun. For those of you who love the bird, if you hate the bird, well, I got some bad fucking news for you. So we got a super chat. There's someone else here, but it's not showing the other super chat, and I don't know why. Let me see if I can find it in the chat. What the hell? Okay. Whoever super chatted besides Tyrone Davis, I apologize. Don't blame me, blame YouTube. I'm sorry. I try not to skip super chats, but a few days ago you were going to watch a Wings video. Please up Wings Redemption says he's pushing 400 pounds. Blames. Dude, I don't want to like promote troll channels though. I'm not really like, it's entertainment, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Hey, Rich, you hear about there's already been scalpers buying up all the Xbox Mini? Dude, people are so ridiculous right now. There's going to be scalpers buying those Amico physical games. Place fucking bets with me right now. Place bets with me right now. I guarantee you that there is going to be people scalping those, especially if it flops, which there's a pretty high chance it's going to flop. Damn you, Mike. Hey, Rich, so show them Nips going on vacation to NYC starting tomorrow. You'll have fun there, man. Good for you. So excited to see the Statue of Liberty and Museum of Modern Art. And plus, you got to have New York pizza, man. Believe me, I'm not knocking Chicago pizza. I've had deep dish pizza, and they're equal. I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, New York is better. But, man, pizza in New York is on point, though. Anyway. Dude, oh, of course. There was just some story, I don't know what it was about, where someone bought, and here are the Nips for you, thank you very much, man, where someone is like, not bought, but they were selling something that like people needed. It was like, people have no fucking conscience at all, man. Wings doesn't get trolled anymore. He ignores them. That's interesting. Good for him. That's kind of what, if it's true, I haven't watched him recently, what he needs. You know? You got yelled at by David Jaffe? Why? What happened? What happened that you got yelled at by David Jaffe? Is there such thing as a healthy pizza? Nah, not really. And the whole fuck the cauliflower. Mostly, there's some exceptions, but the cauliflower crust thing, they have just as much fucking fat and calories and other shit in them as the regular crust. It's just like, oh look, I have some. Oh, Tyrone Davis. Okay. He talks about me in it. Wings blames his trolls. Okay. All right, we'll watch it. All right, I'll take the bait, bro. I'll take it. You know, it is what it is. It's content on the internet, you know. If it's stuff... See, the reason why I'm always mixed on videos like this, and I know I've watched stuff from DSP before, and it's funny, is a lot of times these guys take shit out of context to make people seem worse. People can make it like I've said shit that I didn't. It's incredible the amount of effort that people put in. So I kind of feel like I'm always mixed on showing this stuff because I know a lot of it about me, if not all of it, is bullshit. And I feel like sometimes some of this stuff is, even if it has, oh wow, I'm seeing in the GIF a picture of me when I was like at my fucking fattest. This is already starting off to, why is this not in dark mode? It was in dark mode, whatever. I know why, because I am not on, anyway.
Look here!
We are already going at 100 miles an hour. We just started this stream. We're not even at 500 people yet.
Look, listen! Fuck that nigga.
Oh.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Whatever. I hope your family dies in an automobile wreck. I'd cut child pornography up around 12.
Just can't do it. I can't keep this shit no more, man.
Are you aware that he was having...
This is why I was just talking to my editor about this, and it's even tougher when you live stream as much as I do. Yeah, I'll make it full screen. Sorry. Streaming is tough, bro. Because not tough in terms of like, oh my God, it's so exhausting. It's tough because when you're live and it's not something that you could edit or whittle down, and you constantly have to, you're gonna slip up and say dumb shit. I've done it. I know I've done it. I'm sure I'm gonna do it again in the future. And you know how the internet is, man. It's all that gotcha shit, and people do not let it go. They don't let it go. I know he said it a couple times in the past, and there's an example that he's used the N-word. And, it's on the internet. That's it. Once it's on the internet, it stays on the internet. You could try to delete all you want. But it don't go anywhere. Trust me, I know.
gastric bypass surgery and lied that he didn't get it? At least you were honest saying you got it.
I swear on the lives of my 3 fucking children that I did not get gastric bypass surgery. There could be 7,000 videos and people putting doctors' names on it all you want. Never have I ever gotten gastric fucking bypass surgery. God strike me fucking dead right now if I'm lying. Oh, look, I'm still alive. I didn't have gastric bypass surgery. Eat my fucking ass. Juicy Boots, thank you. Juicy Boots, 2 stealth super chats, man. You're on fire tonight, bro. Thank you. Watch Mudahar's video on emulation from today. Possibly. We'll take a look at that. Let's see how long. This 15 minutes? Yeah, it's a good chance.
I don't know anything about that, man. I don't know anything about that. I don't really follow Rich's channel closely. I only see highlights of it, so I can't really speak on that. I just watched, no, man, I don't, you guys asking about shit that
Richard, now I know there were trolls joking around and saying that they called him Liquid Richard because it was relating to me, but there was something else that the Richard came from with him.
I said about a year, like a decade ago.
Your Cloud, your dad says, what the fuck to the stream? No, I didn't get the surgery. I know I'm not at my thinnest as I was, but I'll never be as big as I was ever again. That I could guarantee, nowhere near it. No, I lost the weight without the surgery, and there was... I don't know, for some reason, even if I got the surgery, which I didn't, I don't know how much more abundantly fucking clear I could be about that. What would be the big fucking deal anyway? Like, I don't really understand why it's even like a conspiracy. Like, who gives a shit? Why does anyone think that you've been shirtless 100 times and I don't know if you even would have a scar. I didn't get the surgery, so I don't know how it's done. So I don't know. Would you have a scar? Would they have taken beep? That's all, folks. Would they have taken my nipples off and taken out the fat through my nipples? Only one can dream of that. I don't know. It isn't. I mean, the biggest thing I've changed, and like I said, I know I've put some back on, but the biggest thing I've changed is, like, I just had a salad for dinner and that's it. Like, I'm done. And weed does not make me hungry. Like, because I usually take my medical edibles at night because it's nice. It kind of loosens me up for the stream, and also on top of it has the added benefit. So after the stream, I get tired quicker. But I don't get munchies from that either. Like, I don't eat shit after I'm done with dinner. That is it. That is, obviously, I still eat too much. My titties are still jiggling. So I'm sure I could control my portions even better. But that was, man, I would eat mounds of food at like midnight every single night, man. And it was crazy. And I'd be out of commission for like a month. No, I wouldn't be a skeleton. I know some people they didn't turn into a skeleton, man. They didn't turn into a skeleton. That's not necessarily true. Yes, you can get the 2 farts. I don't know about out of commission for a month.
Why are you against moving your troll community to our troll community? It's a fair deal. I don't have a troll community, dude. I have people that are obsessed with me. Trolling is lighthearted fun. I have a bunch of criminals. That's why we call them hoodlums. Kiwi Farms is a doxing website that's designed around like finding out people's personal.
Is he shaking, or is that like the video is just so like? Because I know I'm sure he has like in the corner they stretched it out. It like it looks like he's like
and things of that.
Yeah, that's compression. I don't even think that's
nature, and like they sit there talk about lolcows and do things like you see like what I don't know if you're aware of, like Phil had his like social security number and all that stuff like social engineered. All that came from Kiwi Farms. It's dudes that want to be hackers that go above and beyond and like for example social engineering somebody's social security number is a federal crime. It's like
social engineering. What does he mean? That doesn't sound like that's the right terminology. That's not social engineering. But yeah, they put out like his bank statements and shit, dude. There should be someone that's going to jail for that. There should be someone for DSP. Like, you want to look, man, I literally have DSP snort on my soundboard. I'm all about a good old-fashioned ribbing. But once you go beyond like the content or the stupid shit on the internet, you're just out of fucking line. I do not condone any of that shit. And like, all right, you want to rib on Phil for the dumb stuff he does during his streams? Look, he's a public figure. He's out there. That I have no issue with. But what? Okay, so he begs. I see it with myself. I've even seen, like, I watch his streams because like YouTube kind of just like automatically puts him on sometimes, and he's like, guys, I need actual donations through Streamlabs. Like, well, what is with these super chats? Like, who complains about that? Like, no, I will never complain about someone supporting the show. It doesn't matter how they do it. You know what I mean? But that doesn't, because he does that, which I don't agree with it doesn't give you the right to look at like what his bank statement. That's none of your fucking business. Even if he doesn't shut the fuck up about it, it's still none of your business. There's nothing you could say to me that makes what happened to Philip Burnell right. I hate actually sounding like a dad right now, but it's true, you know?
Why would you do that for internet clout? All I talk about is trolls and money. I talk about what you guys talk about. What has somebody said in here besides that doesn't... They've talked about a troll channel that wanted to interview me. They had somebody ask me if my wife slept with somebody I played with on PlayStation. And the other one was, you know, White Trolls Army. Like, my comments are 100%.
This is kind of a weird... Yeah, all right.
Based on what I'm being asked. No. I mean, like... I'm almost certain that if I didn't have trolls, I would have took off with Rainbow. Like, there was a point where during Twitch, which I would still be on Twitch if I didn't have trolls, you know, to kind of hammer this point home. But there was a point in Rainbow where I was averaging 700 to 800 viewers a stream, and everybody was there to see me. And we were playing ranked every day. And if trolls didn't derail that stream as hard as they did, I could very easily have become a Rainbow streamer or even a big streamer from that. Same thing with Battlefield. I had Battlefield 1. I was popping off 1,000 viewers a day. This was during the trolling, and like trolls derailed that by like, you know, Baseball God. And
could the argument be made though that the trolling is the reason that the people were there too though? I don't like that shit happens to him, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Joel Du Bois and people coming in with like fucking tanks and following me around. There's been 3 or 4 chances I had to pop on Twitch and like the
No, not at all. I don't shit on him. I actually don't think Wings is a bad guy. I know he said dumb things. I heard the whole thing about him with the age of consent recently, and obviously I don't agree with that. But
trolls pretty much shut
we're not the age of consent. Whatever that whole
it
thing
down.
was.
To sit here and claim like, oh, the only reason you're relevant is trolls. Well, trolls are all I have right now. All publicity is good publicity until people want to use it against you.
That is a good point. He's not wrong about that. Like, yo, that's the thing. Like, I'm not in that camp that all publicity is good publicity, man. I'm really not. Because there's some shit that may get you publicity, but you may never, ever live it down, you know? Wings does do stupid stuff sometimes, but honestly, he comes off to me as very genuine. He's a nice guy, even if he said stupid things. Dude, who in this, out of the over 600 people that are here right now, raise of hands who's someone who has not said or has done something stupid in their life that they don't regret. I don't think anyone's out there. And if you say you've never regretted anything in your life, you're either a sociopath or a liar. Of course you have, you know. But again, because if you're on the internet, especially if you're up, which Wings is a public figure. I know people think of public figures, you think of like A-list celebrities, but if you're in front of the public and that's how you make your living, you're a public figure. Everything you do is documented. You know what I mean? I don't know what his current viewership numbers are. I haven't paid attention. Everything you do, and especially if there's people that hate you, which if you have a following, it's not a matter of if you have people who hate you. It's a matter of how many people will hate you. People will hate you. They will find a fuck. There are people out there who are just looking for a reason to be angry. And they're going to document everything that you do. And they're going to make sure that they try to... It happens all the time, man. Happens with me. I just don't bring it up.
Like, I'm not Conor McGregor. I can't be like a fucking asshole while my leg's broken in the middle of the ring and still have avid fans and shit. I hate this shit.
That's a weird analogy. Conor McGregor.
Wings not reading super chats? That's not a scam, dog.
How is there a chip shortage of current gen consoles that sell more units than last gen did a year in that lifespan? Is it just, well, but here's the thing. The higher demand would be met. There's higher demand. Savannah, thank you very much. There's higher demand. And if it was normal times, they'd be able to meet that supply. But even though because there's higher demand, they can't meet the higher demand. So yeah, they may be selling more consoles, but there's more people out there that are demanding them right now. So they can't keep up with it still because of the chip shortage.
I'm not required to read super chats. There's nowhere it says I am reading super chats. Generally,
I generally feel morally obligated to read super chats unless I see it's someone trying to troll bait. That's the only time I won't read one. I think it's kind of, you know, if someone want, like, you guys support the show, you know, I mean, all right, ad revenue hasn't been bad for me, but over a third of my livelihood comes from the live streams. So why? I don't know. I don't understand that philosophy of people. Like, I see it all the time in streams, and again, I'm not going to name anybody, but I'm like, bro, someone just gave you like $100. Like, say thank you. Yeah, maybe you don't want to read the, I don't know, or whatever, but say thank you. Unless, again, I understand this, it's someone trying to bring up something to conjure up drama. That is different. But, you know, I try to be different with that, where I'm more interactive with super chats and chat.
if you do super chat, I will read it though. Let's see. It's silly that you claim you could have become a Rainbow streamer on Twitch. You had to be good at the game for that. I mean, you might disagree with me, but I'm good at the role I do in Rainbow. Like, that's your opinion. Zon Ranklin, will Kelly move from the modular mansion after your divorce?
Jesus, people are ruthless, man.
Yeah.
do you want?
You got my card?
Are you working?
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna see if you want to go door dashing,
We can.
but you're working.
I mean,
You
like,
can't leave the people.
all they're doing is making fun of me.
Oh,
Saying Kelly's going to divorce you and shit like that.
I'm not gonna divorce him.
Didn't you get fired off DoorDash? No, I haven't got fired off DoorDash.
No, we've just not been doing it.
DoorDash slowed down and sucked lately. China Review, did you ever...
I thought it did. I thought he put out a letter that he got fired because people were sending them stupid shit. You know? I don't know. Anyway, look. It's kind of... I'm actually going to put on some bad training videos again. A Blockbuster. We're going to watch a Blockbuster training video. We haven't watched that yet. I guess the thing is... I'm trying to think of the best way to word this. I didn't have I did the surgery, and everyone has said stupid shit on the internet. And when it goes beyond trolling, or when it goes beyond just like jokes on the content, people are taking it. Doesn't matter how much you hate somebody, you have no right to put out their personal information. You have no right to do any of the shit that happens to Wings or the ESP. And that's really it. You know, just because someone's on a public figure does not mean you have the right to go into their personal life, no matter how you feel for them. The video was made before he got fired. It's okay to cancel about 10 people who have been gaslighting me. Who's been gaslighted? So this was made before. Interesting. The date. Thank you, John. Review, I'm not paying attention to the small details, USA. All right, on to something a little more Blockbuster training. Video 1989? No. Well, we got 1990, so here we go. Oh my God, the 1990s hair is in full effect. All right, let me shrink this again. I love these. I could watch these fucking training videos all day, man. Seriously. Here we go. I'll make myself a little larger. Especially because it's only 4x3 too, so. Even the generic elevator rock music is like as 1990 as it comes. Is it true your head was originally on Carlos' body and you got surgery to reverse it? Yes. I think that was actually the part that pissed me off even more, man. I didn't care. Like, look, all right, so you want to put out misinformation that I had a fucking surgery that I didn't. I didn't have it, but I don't care about that. But when you start putting people's names out there, like they put the doctor's first full, and imagine now this guy, for a surgery he never even did, is now getting harassed. Like, who the fuck is Richard Review Tech USA? What is going on? Why am I getting phone calls? That's the kind of shit that bothers me, man. Once it goes into personal lives, it's not okay, especially for something that didn't happen. Hey, Rich, so my Premier Minister of Ontario, Canada, said he wants immigrants that want to work, and he got serious backlash from the opposition, calling him inhumane and or unfair. I don't comment on stuff like that unless I know the full situation, bro. You know. You suppose that the 128 gigabyte SanDisk card I bought for my Switch a few years back at Best Buy will be safe for my Switch OLED? Yeah, sure. If it's still working fine, then yeah. Never opened, but my Yu-Gi-Oh game doesn't have cloud save support. Yeah, it'll be fine. I mean, how long ago was it's? I'm sure it has all the I/O speed and standards. Ah, yes, for all you youngins. This is how you have to go. Used to rent a movie during the weekend. You didn't just turn on your smart TV and go to your fucking Netflix, Hulu, or HBO Max app. Back in my day, you had to drive in a fucking car and go get a tape. But yo, man, the memories from this are crazy, though. Like, I always remember, I always told you guys before, I rented my PlayStation. I rented my PlayStation from Blockbuster. They used to rent consoles. It came in like this big hard case. And I remember playing Tekken 2. You know, just crazy. And there was that smell. For anyone who remembers a Blockbuster, there was that smell that you went in. It was like a mixture of like old ass and popcorn and whatever. It was cool, man.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, thank you.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Harris. I didn't see you come in. I haven't seen you in a week or so. Have you been out of town or something?
Oh, no. Our VCR was just in for repairs again. It was awful. Can you imagine trying to make conversation with Mr. Harris? Well, anyway, it's back now.
Good.
At least, I mean, it's not great voice acting by any. Rich, have you figured out what the fuck to do after you get the cloak on Metroid? I haven't touched. Let me tell you something, man. I think David Jaffe said the thing. I have no sense of direction. Like, I literally can't navigate my way out of my driveway without a GPS. I wish I'm half kidding. And I just kept going around in fucking circles. Like a game like Dying Light on the Switch, which I don't know how that is another miracle port. It's amazing when there is money to be made on a platform, they could get like The Witcher 3 to run on a fucking potato. But anyway, so I just couldn't find my way around it. But Dying Light, for example, that's what I was getting at. Dying Light, you know, they give you the way to navigate. Like, it tells you where to go, which I need. Like, that's one thing I love about Dead Space, too. You tap down, I believe it was the left analog stick, and you go, boom, okay, I know where to go. So I'm not, especially in like the original Dead Space, especially, a lot of the area seemed very samey. You know what I mean? In terms of the environment. So you needed, like, if you just tried to go by what the places looked like, you would lose your fucking mind. So, I don't know. But I'm sure I'll get back to it. What do you reckon on the LG C155 inch? 1500 or wait? I have not had great luck with LG. I know other people that have. I have had 2 bad monitors and 2 bad televisions. So I'm not going to go back to LG anytime soon. However, I hear people that have never had an issue with LG. And everyone's different. I've had great luck with Sony TVs. There's people who have said they had awful luck. So your mileage may vary. But yes, of course, LG OLEDs do still have a very beautiful picture. Just have to put that out there. I can at least somewhat believe the premise here. Yeah, and at least, like, they're not god-awful voice actors like the other people. I've got 30 Ti Founders Edition for my 40th birthday. Oh, that's a hell of a card, man. Just sold my 5600X. Is it really worth getting a 5950X over 5900 for gaming? No. You could even just go with an 8-core, and you'll be 8-core 16 thread. You'll be perfectly fine. I don't know what happened, but Sunny D has that awful aftertaste now. I don't know. I haven't had Sunny D since, like, probably when this video was still relevant. But anyway, let's continue.
You know, we have a lot of different movies you might not have seen before. Can I help you find anything in particular?
God, she was probably, she looks like she's like 17 there. Man, I was only 9, so.
Oh, thanks. I'll just
Time
look around.
flies.
I'm sure I'll find something.
God, it's just amazing how time. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. This is awkward. It's just amazing how even your gaming products, you don't have to go to a store to. You just download the games now, man, or even stream them, depending. You know, always love listen to your streams and laughing while I'm working. You could fart on my mic any day, Dad. Whoa! My ass is empty, but there you go.
Yo, Marie. Hey, let's wake up.
I haven't had Tang in ages either.
Who are you?
Thank you,
Name's
Major
Buster.
League Ginger.
Buster Sales.
Our trailer tape must have jammed.
I am no tape. See?
What the fuck? Like, why do they? I know they're trying to make these entertaining for people that probably don't even want to work here. But, like, just get to the. Like, if they just got to the point, made the video as short as possible, it would be less pain and you would be moving on. But now we have who. The guy looks like he has a chia pet on his fucking head. I am very happy with being bald. Even if I had even if I had a full head of hair, I would probably still shave my head like this. But that looks like he has a chia pet on his head. Your chest is overbearing. Why, thank you. Oh, I can put my shirt back on, by the way.
Well, what are you doing here?
I am a professional opportunist.
A professional opportunist. Hold on. This professional opportunist is putting his shirt back on. Even that explosive curly permed hair is absolutely early 90s. Well, 1990 is as early 1990s as you can get.
That doesn't sound very nice.
We had George H.W. Bush in office at this time.
No, not that kind of opportunist. You see, I'm one of the world's greatest authorities on opportunities. I find people who need help, and I help them. And clearly, you need some help, especially with finding opportunities.
I know an opportunity when I see it.
Sure. Like the time Mrs. Harris's son, Brian, asked you out. And you turned him down to go to Jane Allworth's stupid slumber party.
Shh, not so loud. God, his mother is right over there. And anyway, how was I supposed to know he was that hunk friend of Tyler's with the beautiful eyes?
What the fuck does this have to do with training for Blockbuster? Like, what is going on right now? Are they trying to do a pilot for a really bad early 90s sitcom, or is this a fucking training video?
And the tickets to the Bon Jovi concert.
I don't want to discuss that.
Don't
Oh God, could this get any more 1990?
worry, she can't hear us. And it's a good thing. Last week you had an opportunity to rent Mrs. Harris a Blockbuster VCP.
Oh, while hers was being fixed? Yeah, but she doesn't need one now. She needed one last week.
So, you had an opportunity to tell her about your rental units 2 weeks ago. Then she'd have known she could rent a VCP from Blockbuster when she needed one.
Yeah, well,
VCR, you mean? Why are they calling it video cassette player? I get it. What, do they not want to say recorder because like there's some kind of legal thing they can't?
I could go tell her now.
Good idea. Oh, and ask her how Brian's doing while you're at it. You might still have a chance with him. We'll talk more about opportunities later.
So weird. Like, why is this guy talking about the dating life of like a 15 or 16-year-old girl? Like, what the fuck is even going on?
Oh, Mrs. Harris, I wanted to remind you that we have video cassette players for rent. So if you ever have to put yours in for repair again, you can just stop in here and pick one up.
Well, good. I'm glad to know that. I'll do that next time. Well, as usual, you're out of the new releases I wanted.
Oh, I'm sorry. What movie did you want?
Well, actually, I wanted to see...
Man, she sounds really distressed about her not having... Oh, man, I'm so sorry we didn't have that movie. Which movie did you want? Are you okay? How are your kids? How's your bird? Tell your bird I'm sorry. Just tell him. It's a good bird.
Sean Connery in The Hunt for Red October, but you're out.
Well, I'm sure we have some copies coming in later today. And we probably have some other Sean Connery movies. By the way, how's Brian?
Oh, he's fine. Actually, I thought he might be meeting me here. He has some friends coming.
Why do they have a plot? What just do you realize that there was one lesson like, hey, and basically what they're saying is they went through all this, did all this extra fluff, talked about dating life and other customers' fucking bowel movements and all this other frivolous shit to go, hey, help the customer. Thank you for that gem. Isn't there like one Blockbuster left? I think I just saw a video on it recently. Or didn't see it, but I saw like a thumb for it.
Coming over tomorrow night, and I guess he's counting on Mom's delivery service to pick out the music videos. Will you help me here?
Why would this gal take tips and opportunity from a dude whose greatest compliment was being in that video? Yes, seriously.
What do you think I should pick out?
And that dude could be like her dad. Like, why is he giving dating advice? Why does his hair look like a helmet? Why was he in that TV? Why are we even finding a plot to a video that's just supposed to be training people how to work at the fucking store? Yugoslavia may have still been, dude, this is another lifetime. Think about it. Someone born in 1990 is now 31. That's some shit, man. I'm old.
No, I don't think this one.
No?
Yeah, I think I'd go with those two, plus this one. Well, tell Brian I said hi.
Okay.
And I'll see you when you bring those back.
Wouldn't that kind of be like awkward, or maybe not against company policy, but pushing it? It's like, hey, you're a customer here. How's your son? He's kind of hot. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, hey, thanks for coming into Blockbuster. Tell your son he is sexy. I know that 80s Howie Mandel giving creepy dating tips. Yeah, seriously. I know that there is another video. I know Cinemasker, James Rolfe did one, but I know there's a newer one, not by James Rolfe, that was like super like in the past few months, I think.
And you think you can spot an opportunity?
Now what? I told her about the VCP rentals, and I helped her pick out a tape.
And that's fine.
I missed your super chat, DBZ. Sorry, bro. Rich Tomorrow, so I own one. No, I didn't. I answered it, but I kind of just like, I guess I didn't directly respond to it. Rich Tomorrow, so I own one of the Blockbusters. Let's get into it. I know it. Like, we got to watch the video.
But didn't you miss something?
Maybe we'll
What?
watch it after
I get
this.
a chance to meet Brian?
No. Look at it this way. You have Sean Connery. You add Mrs. Harris's interest. And what do you get? You get more rentals and a happy customer.
I told her we had other Connery movies.
But can you name one? Could you have placed the Connery tape in Mrs. Harris's hand?
I guess so, but
All right, yay, they're finally making another point and talk about another movie of the actor the person may like. But I love how like she's like partially blinking right there and she looks like she's drunk. But are you really going to want to upsell if you're just got to fix my collar. Like, what's the incentive for them to upsell? You'll stay employed, probably.
sometimes I forget the titles.
Look at it this way. There's 3 basic steps. Remember to listen to your customers because they're giving you clues about their needs. Second, think how Blockbuster can solve those needs.
Rumor has it this guy is wearing the same shirt and tie to this day. If your AirPods don't sound as loud as they used to, suck on them until you feel the air flowing. It clears out the caked on wax. Ew, though. Ew, though. Now, do you have the Pro or do you have... That's why I think they went with the Pro where they have the tips on them, because that was the thing. That's kind of gross, but I guess it works.
Third act with good customer service. Get the picture? Look at this list of 50 best videos and commit them to memory. Get to know popular actors in all their movies.
You want me to sit there and memorize all this shit and there is no commission incentive at probably a minimum wage? Holy shit. Man.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'll go tell Brian's mom. I mean, Miss Harris.
Don't be pushy. Just be helpful.
Well, of course, because there's no... Why would they be pushy? There's no fucking financial incentive, you idiot.
Okay, have this back Saturday night before midnight.
Yeah. You want me to, like, memorize the entire fucking library of movies and sit there and be, like, a movie aficionado for, like, at the time, probably, like, $4.50 an hour? Get the fuck out of here. My God, look at those copies of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids behind her. I forgot how they overstocked videos back in the day. Well, yeah, because they wanted to make sure that everyone got a copy so they could gouge you for late fees.
Okay. Thanks. Bye. Bye. Oh, hi, Kristen. How's it going?
Pretty bogus, actually. I'm babysitting again this weekend. Babysitting's such a drag.
I know how you feel.
Can they try to sound any more? Oh, God.
So you ready to check out?
Sure.
I'm going to try to sound really hip with the kids right now. And it was probably some guy at the time, like 55, who wrote the script for this. Garbage.
What now?
You want to keep an eye on this. I see an opportunity coming.
Yeah, that is not creepy at all. Yo, he looks like he's staring right into my eyes and telling me without using any words that he is going to eat my ass. I'm going to have to brace myself. Started my job at PetSmart almost 3 months ago. Found out today I was changed from seasonal part-time to full-time and got a raise plus $100 for proving I was vaccinated. Man, you had a good fucking day, man. Good for you. Get an applause for that one. Shit. My friend, you need to go play the fucking lottery tomorrow because you have a good luck streak going. Damn.
Hey, are you okay?
It's kind of nice when companies give you an incentive when you do a good job, huh? It's almost like it makes people want to keep working for you. You know, what they used to do, and now looking back on it, I should have looked at it from a glass half full perspective, is when I worked at Filene's, they used to, and they stopped doing it, I believe, where every time you got someone to sign up for the Filene's at the time credit card, you would get a $5 bonus, which during busy times, that could add up. I still thought it was annoying and never did it because I was an 18-year-old prick and didn't care. But then they stopped doing that. And they were like, oh, here's your incentive now. We won't fucking fire you. And they used to, like, get on your ass. So what's the incentive? Like, what's the incentive? Maybe there wasn't. And maybe they did give him financial incentives. I don't know. But I guarantee you at a rental store they didn't. So, oh, yeah, let me make you memorize, like, like decades worth of movies inside and out. And you might get to keep your job. Good luck. Sup, Richmond? Busy? Good to see you. Good to see you, too, as well. Connor, how are you, my man?
You look a little freaked out.
Huh?
She has on Peggy Hill pants. I miss those. God, those are such early 90s pants, man. That whole outfit, like the big shirt she has on, too, the girl, the customer, that's like his, and the hair, both of their hairs, that's so 90s, man. Secular Talks video on Epstein, how in a new book he had dirt on Clinton and Trump and was threatening to squeal on them to get off. Color me not shocked. You know what, man? I'm going to show you some love, too, man. Thank you for being a member for 4 months. Like this, Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself. You could not believe any conspiracy theory out there. You could think that every conspiracy theory is you have to believe that. Think about the circumstances. 2 different cameras, 2 different security guards, or 3 different cameras, I think. Both the security guards weren't paying attention. The 3 cameras stopped working, or 2 cameras. Doesn't matter if 1 or 2 or 3. They stopped working. And magically, he killed himself. So it's just what a bunch of weird coincidences. It's almost like they weren't fucking coincidences. Someone wanted him dead because he was going to talk. And there were probably very powerful people who would have been destroyed if he talked. Because we know that there were plenty of people in his book that went to that fucking pedo island. Plenty of them. And I'm not saying everyone in that book or everyone who went to that island did something nefarious, but I guarantee you that some of them did. And he had dirt. And virtually all the people, if not all of them, went there were wealthy and powerful who had the money to make him disappear. And they made him disappear. And like I've said before, they made him kind of disappear. It's almost like they purposely did it very obvious and haphazard to be like, they made an example. They were like, look, we are so fucking powerful that we could obviously get someone killed, not really sweep up the evidence, and get away with it. Come fuck with us. Watch what happens. That was like some capo mafiosa shit to make an example of him. Did I mention that Jeffrey Epstein absolutely did not kill himself? Of course he didn't. Someone wanted him dead because he was going to talk. Anyway, back to Blockbuster. At what point does the guy in the video turn into Freddy Krueger and chase the girl around this? Yeah, he's creepy, man. He looked like he wanted to explore my hole before when I paused that camera. I was getting nervous looking at him. Like, they were like, when they killed him, they were like, like, motherfuckers, you make it sloppy, so anyone else who has dirt on me is going to be like, look, we could haphazardly kill one of the most high-profile people right now, not try to cover it up, and still get away with it. What the fuck are you going to do? That's what they were saying, without saying it. What are you going to do? Yeah, come say something. Watch what happens. And everyone moved on, and everyone's worried about masks, and everyone's worried about all this other fucking shit. That's what you should be freaking out about. There are people out there right now alive that are that powerful, that are above the law completely, that should scare the fuck out of you. That's what you should be freaking out about, not the fucking vaccine. I'm pro-vax, by the way, for people who, the one person here who doesn't know. I am vaccinated too. It's a weird coincidence that we spent so much money on prison infrastructure and prison guard training, yet it failed at just the... That's so fucking... We love prisons. We incarcerate more people than any other country in the world. We have guards armed to the fucking teeth, and you have a guy who you know has plenty of connections, who has done heinous crimes, who is wealthy and high profile. You would think they would have had 75 fucking guards around with 600 fucking cameras around. Yet somehow all of those things happened. The 2 guards weren't paying attention. And they showed the guy that was his prison cellmate, I think. And he was like some big muscular mafioso. He was taken out. Blatantly taken out. Blatantly. And no one's talking about it. Not a soul. People are having tantrums and literally assaulting people because they're being asked to wear a mask in the store. That's making them angry. When that's the shit that's making them angry, that we have people so powerful and so corrupt that they can be above the law and probably did heinous, disgusting things with underage kids on Epstein's fucking pedo island. And they could get away with it blatantly. And no one's paying attention to that. No one gives a fuck about that, but they'll cry about wearing a mask. Fuck off. Only thing that doesn't make sense is why they didn't kill. Because it would be too... I mean, it was already obvious, but they can't be that obvious. But I'm sure there's something happening behind the scenes that we don't know about. Maybe she was paid off. Maybe maybe they said, hey, if you don't say anything, we won't fucking kill you. We obviously could. Look at what we did to your piece of shit friend. You want to try us? Or you could shut the fuck up and we'll make sure we get you a minimal prison sentence. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. It could have very well been Bill Gates got money. I don't know anything. I'm just speculating at this point. But dude, we will never know because very wealthy, powerful people made sure we didn't know. And that should infuriate you. It infuriates me. It fucking infuriates me. Anyway, hi, how are you? Oh, I work for Coca-Cola as a merchandiser. I got a $750 bonus from staying for the company for 3 months, and I believe I got another. See, that's the kind of good shit, man. I mean, I personally feel, I don't know what you do there, that maybe you should get a bigger bonus. But some kind of incentive. Don't just be like, congratulations, you get to keep your job and go fuck yourself. I don't like that. Wow, yeah, he was absolutely whack, dude. He was fucking like the Sopranos taken out. Come on. Or no, they just wrapped something around his fucking neck and good night, Jeff. Go to sleep for good.
Oh, yeah, I was just checking the monitor, that's all. Now, let's see. Oh, I see.
See what? What? Like, am I on hidden videos or something?
No. Hey, Kristen, haven't you checked this video out several times before?
Yeah, at least 5 times. I mean, I could have bought it by now, you know?
Why don't you buy it? You know, all our tapes are for sale.
No kidding? That's great, I'll take it. Oh, and you know what else? My little brother Spike has a birthday coming up. He's a regular Star Trek maniac.
You know what's sad to me is that these girls are now like in their 50s and 60s. I'm 40, and they're older than me, because like I said, I was not even 10 at this point.
You wear Spock ears to school and everything. But if I only knew which show...
I don't watch him. I don't dislike him, though. I mean, I know he's had some dumb... We've all had dumb takes. I'm so tired of... I'm not saying it anymore. I'm not saying it anymore. Like, if you live stream, you're a human being, you're going to eventually say something to piss people off or say something stupid. I know he's progressive, and I'm fairly progressive myself, so we kind of align in a good amount of ways politically. I haven't really watched him that much, though. Justice for John. I don't know what the hell would happen with John McAfee. I would love to look into that, though. Maybe one day I'll make like a documentary video on that.
He wanted. I could buy it for him now.
Hey, why don't you rent a tape now and then see if he mentions one of his favorite episodes to you?
Oh, geez, that's a great idea.
Wouldn't it be wrong to take this much time with one customer? There's other customers in the store.
Now I don't have to give him a Vulcan mind nut or something.
Yeah, I had one of those small... My grandmother, I think, had one of those small Sony TVs.
Hey, where are your Star Trek videos?
Oh, right.
Growing up 15.
I can show you where.
Thanks.
And I'll just hold these for you. See you, Kristen.
Oh, that asshole's back. Nick Hearse? Or are you trying to say me to say something else? No. That's why whenever I say a name, I always say it slow. Nice try, though.
So, how was that?
Not bad. 1 out of 2. Not bad.
What do you mean, 1 out of 2?
Well,
Okay, can we explain? Like, I understand it's just a poorly written training video, but the guy's just popping up on fucking monitors around the store. Like, imagine working there and be like, what are you doing here? What the fuck is going on? Like, get away from me, you weirdo.
you rented and sold Kristen all the tapes she wanted, and that was great. But what about Spike?
Oh, that. Oh, don't worry. She'll be back. She just wanted to figure out which tape you wanted.
She doesn't have to. We have a great solution for customers that aren't sure about the perfect gift.
Oh, you're right. I always forget about the gift certificates until after they've left.
Again, imagine trying to suck this much financially per customer and being like a minimum, like it's like borderline slavery, man. My wife says she's just like you and loves your takes. Wonder if you could say Kelsey is the best plus 2 farts. Of course, Kelsey is the best. There you go. I'm actually riveted right now, and I haven't learned a single thing about how to work a block. Like, it's just, I mean, they have made a couple. Okay, you upsell, you pay attention to the customer. Like, this could have all been done in like a minute 30.
I should practice that listen, think, act. Right?
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
I wonder how much these actors got paid for doing this. Just, like... Oh, no. This fuck... Like, I love how in 1990, like, this guy's obviously a nerd. Like, oh, he has a bow tie on. Really? I wonder if he borrowed it from fucking Tucker Carlson. Or who knows who Epstein... Maybe, I mean, I just have this gut feeling that Clinton's done some really gross shit. Maybe, well, yeah, Trump too. But he knew something on somebody who had a lot of affluence, influence, wealth, you name it. And they're gone. And he's gone. And they got away with it. And the reason that I just find it, no one's talking about it. I find it amazing that there is not more outrage over it. It just, that also shows you the power of how the media can manipulate, because that should be like something huge. But it is, all of the large news stations just kind of went, shh. It was swept under the rug, man. And they pit us against each other with this frivolous, petty shit. Just heard you read my joke at work. Yeah, but I always, if I read a name that I kind of have to be like, what are they trying to get me to say? I read it slow so I don't kind of fall into the trap. People are so obsessed with politicians on their sides of the aisle and ignore the politicians on Epstein's aisle. It's deflection. Yeah, and everyone's more concerned about identity politics and all this other shit when stuff like that is happening, and people should be horrified, alarmed, and outraged. No one should be above the law, and yet obviously there are a bunch of people that are. And if that doesn't scare the fuck out of you, then you just don't get it. The fuck is this guy doing?
Excuse me, is there some...
Excuse me, sir. If you dared to do this in 2021, you would already be fucking arrested.
something I can help you find?
Oh, I doubt it. I'm a 60s movie buff, and I've been to 8 video stores in the last 3 days looking for the last movie. I don't know the name. that had both Peter Sellers and Woody Allen in it. Nobody has it.
That would be Casino Royale. It's a spoof on James Bond films.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, now that I know the title, all I have to do is find it.
Oh, I don't know. That's a pretty rare title. Let's take a look.
Oh, great.
Fuck, he's back.
Buster, what's up?
Blockbuster carries thousands of titles, but they're not all in every store. You could make this a lot easier on yourself, plus show your customers how to find almost any movie they're looking for. Got it?
Got it.
You got it? Where?
No, I mean, I've got a great idea.
God, this is something that you never have to worry about now with like Netflix or digital distribution. You have an internet connection, you got it. For movies, man, I'm kind of with the streaming shit 110%. This looks like sexual assault. It's just so like, imagine like a dude going up to like a teenage Blockbuster employee now and like being an inch away from them like that for like 30 seconds. No way. Like it's creeper vibes even back then. This guy is either really, he's probably like in his 60s maybe.
Yeah. Have you ever seen our gigantic catalog called Video Log?
Or yeah, I don't know if he's like in his 40s there. Yeah, you're right. It's 30 years ago. He's probably 70
It's
something.
got every movie title that's on video.
You mean there are more titles than what you have here?
That's right. Come on, I'll show you. Oh, here it is. Casino Royale. You know, if you ordered this today,
Oh, what a pain in the ass. I'm so glad we don't have to do this anymore.
it would probably be in by the end of the week. Then I could call you, and you would be the proud owner of the last movie with Sellers and Allen.
Fantastic. That's just what I need for my collection.
Oh, what movies do you collect?
The comedy.
Oh my God, they better have, they didn't make commission. They better have made commission, man.
And I'm just starting a Peter Sellers series. I really don't know much about his films.
Oh, he's one of my favorites, especially in The Pink Panther.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hold on. I am starting to really enjoy this feature. We're going to slow this down.
especially in The Pink Panther.
Watch, wait for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Susan Wojcicki, God bless you for the slowdown feature on YouTube. It makes things that aren't really that creepy way creepier.
Hey, why not consider renting Return of the Pink Panther?
Oh, I haven't seen that in years. Great idea.
Okay, I'll go get you a copy.
Okay.
Imagine being that happy because someone has a movie in stock. It's not like it's like they, oh man, I've been looking for this 4K TV everywhere. It's like, oh yeah, oh, you got that movie. Oh, thanks. Oh my God. Yo, an excellent chef. It just, hi, yeah. Oh, you kind of sound almost like Beavis, too. Oh, no. Yo, I'd be breaking that fucking monitor down and we'd be throwing hands if he started doing that shit behind me. Fuck you. I have a weird memory from a Blockbuster-esque store because this is when there was this is like peak Blockbuster in the early. It was 1990 actually, and they had a whole bunch of like mom and pop Blockbuster knockoffs because the demand for those kind of stores was so high. And I actually rented Metal Gear, and and Platoon for the NES from this place that was literally like, because this is at the time in Beacon, New York, when it was the hood, like a really bad area. And I remember renting both of those games from there, and I didn't like either of them. But I remember that specifically because we just moved to Beacon at the time, and so it was like a weird kind of time for me. And I remember playing those games, and they both sucked. I know Metal Gear is kind of not like, it was a weird version they made. It was under the Ultra branding, and I don't know. Anyway, Netflix is cool and all, but still nothing beats going to Blockbuster, or in my case, Hollywood Videos on a Friday night after school. Oh yeah, dude, the great memories, absolutely. And it's sad that my kids won't get experiences like this, but I don't miss kind of like, oh yeah, you could use this tape that like 7,000 other fucking people touched, and it probably rested their testicles on, and it may be dirty and damage your VCR because Lord knows if there's like syrup inside. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, Rich, on Halloween, and I know they're supposed to check them, but do you really think like the teenagers that Blockbuster hired gave that much? They probably opened up, oh yeah, there's a tape in here. That's it. Goodbye. Hey, Rich, on Halloween, you should watch Nightmare on Elm Street 3 video store promo. It's almost like an old WWF wrestling promo. Oh, yeah, they even had promos for the shit back then, because that's how big that shit was, man. They wanted you to rent them.
Just trying to get your attention.
Well, if you don't mind,
You got it, douche.
I'd rather you stick with the whistle. What is it this time? I found the man his movie.
Yes, and you're still batting .500.
How so?
You remember? Listen, think, act?
Right. Peter Sellers Comedy Movies for Rent.
Good. Now,
He does kind of look like a young Bobby Kotick. That was actually a good
now
one.
think again.
PVT tapes. That's right. Pink Panther movies are for sale.
There you go.
In my rural area, the small country store had a whole section for renting movies well into 2010. Me and my older cousin went there all the time. Well, depending on the area, wasn't there like a Blockbuster Video up in Canada until relatively recently because internet up there was slow as shit, so people were like, yeah, it's still better for us to get physical copies of movies. I had a Suncoast Video I had. That's what, you know, physical media for all video was a big thing. I remember going in there and buying laser discs. Yep, those were a thing. Oh, God. Can you imagine you rented your kid a movie and it ended up being something from Uncle Jerry's porn collection because that's what someone returned? I mean, I'm sure they had I'm sure they would at least do that minimal effort and check. I'm sure that shit like that's happened a couple times, but I'm sure they put in that minimal effort to make sure that the tape was the right tape. But yeah, I don't miss a lot. I mean, I miss the experience, but in terms of the practicality of this, it's not practical at all, and it's antiquated way of consuming movies.
So maybe you could show him the PVT
Oh, I'm sure there was plenty of Blockbuster and chill Mufasa.
tapes?
Right.
What was with that random segue sound? It sounded like a horror movie. And they're renting a tape. Okay.
Okay, here's your tapes and your popcorn and your Raisinets.
Sounded like a sound effect from Scarface.
You'll be a real hit with Brian.
Imagine fucking Al Pacino was there acting like Tony Montana. I want to rent whatever movie you got. I can't do Tony Montana, but... The last video rental store in New Jersey was a minute down the road from where I live, but I didn't know about it until it closed down only a few months ago. Well, yeah, because the demand isn't there, man. I mean, like I said, it's sad to see these stores go from a nostalgia standpoint, from a, you know, and it's an experience. There was a level of excitement as a kid you got from it, but it's gone, you know. My friend bought a pirated version of Lord of the Rings when he got his house and saw it was the guy acting out the role with his friends. Yeah, remember the days of how they used to pirate movies? You just reminded me of that, man. What people used to do. I remember I got a pirated version back in '93 of Jurassic Park. And you know what it was? It was someone with a VHS-C camera just like in the back of the theater pointing it at the fucking screen. It was so bad. But that's how you pirated the fucking movies a lot of times back then, man. A lot of the Sideways, largest grocery store, still rent movies. Really? A lot of Safeways. Well, I guess those are areas where there still must be some kind of demand, man. You know? Last movie store chain, Family Video, closed 20. Damn, they stayed open till 2020? Credit where, Jesus, they lasted, huh? I remember going to one back in 2010 in Canada. Internet was hell if you were still with Bell back. Well, that's the thing, and that's where they lasted, where people just didn't have the internet speeds or connections to actually stream movies. I have a collection of about 1,000 bus tapes. I love it for nostalgia. Don't ever have to worry about the movie leaving a service either. Yeah, so long as the tape doesn't degrade too much, you're right.
All his friends. Oh, and don't forget, have these back Saturday by midnight.
Okay, thanks. Oh, and if you see Brian, tell him Mom's delivery service has him covered.
Okay.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye.
Bye.
But on the flip side, though, like, who wants to deal with VHS? Yeah, I know what you. I got what you meant. My brain filtered it. Yeah, the only thing you have to worry about is the tapes having dropouts or tape rot or whatever they call it, because the tapes do break down over time. So you got to try to keep them as climate controlled as possible. Redbox is still pretty successful, especially in my country area. They have really good deals on game rentals too. Yeah, I think that kind of keeps them going too. Please remember, Please Be Kind, Rewind. I think there's a couple red boxes still around me. Not as many as there used to be, but they still exist. I had a pirated version of Saving Private Ryan in 1998. It was a camcorder taping the screen. 2 times fart. Yes, I told you. General Weeb, my man, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Also, too, Ghost Rat, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that immensely. I remember going out to the mailbox to get Netflix discs. That's how they started. Yeah. And I think they actually asked Blockbuster to buy them at the time. What a mistake that was for Blockbuster to say no to that, man. That's not creepy at all. That a guy is on a fucking TV behind you just staring at you doing your thing. And eating popcorn. Netflix is actually older than Google, is it really? I didn't know that.
Hey, what's the big idea? Oh, you again. Look, I haven't missed an opportunity in at least 15 minutes.
It actually doesn't sound like a good thing.
No, you've been doing great. But there's a real challenge coming your way. This isn't going to be your ordinary opportunity.
Well, I'll be fine. It's just a matter of...
Mom's friend sold us bootlegs. Well, those were probably pretty good, but a lot of them weren't, though, man. You know?
Listening, thinking, and
Beagle
acting
Boy.
on it. There's nothing to it.
Good. And remember, anything a customer says or does can be a clue. And sometimes you have to listen very carefully to hear an opportunity.
Thanks, but I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Yeah, we'll see. Here comes Marge Simpson. You know, the one that keeps trying to introduce you to her son, Doug.
Doug's a nerd.
Yeah, maybe so. But Mrs. Simpson is...
Doug's an asshole. Fuck Doug. Yeah, what's funny is in GameStop in a lot of ways that, and I'm always nice to the people in there. There's been a couple times I got annoyed, but that's a different story, where one time I pulled a semi-Karen. But out of the 8 billion times I've been in there, I always just I'm always nice to them because I know, like, they have to ask those questions. You know what I mean? Like, they don't ask them, they get fired. So how could you get annoyed for them for simply doing their job? You know what I mean? I've had so many memories of going to Blockbuster in my small city I used to live in. Streaming has really taken over everything, and it's much better. It is, you know, from a practicality, kind of like, hate to say, with Amazon, too. You know what I mean? It's so beautiful. Like, this pop filter, I needed it. Ordered it from Amazon. The next day, literally, it's here. But it's still, you know, just there's an experience. Like, even Toys R Us, I know they're like half coming back, but you don't get those experiences anymore.
There's an opportunity, if you can find it.
Hello, Mrs. Simpson.
Hi, Marie. Marie, have you ever met my son, Douglas?
Hi, Doug.
Hello, Marie.
This is kind of fucked up. Was that the Bill Gates trying to pick? Yeah, no pressure though. Are they really doing like the typical fucking nerd thing? I wore out the channel buttons a couple of my CRT because I didn't have a remote for them, and it was impatient kid teenager. Oh, yeah, I had the TVs, man, where it didn't even have digital buttons or feather touch logic buttons. It actually had like you change the channel and it would hear a ka-chunk and you would see it like light up with like, it wasn't even an LED light behind it. I'm fucking old, man. I'm playing Simpsons Hit and Run on my original Xbox right now, and the case has a Blockbuster sticker. Oh yeah, you still see those out in the wild from time to time, absolutely. Without a doubt, man. Wait, and is he actually mocking? Stop. Stop it. What is going on right now? This fucking dork wearing like a polka dot shirt with that tie has the audacity, who's basically cyber stalking this like 16-year-old girl employee. What is this? This is a mess. This is a fucking mess.
You're getting Grandpa excited.
Yes, Blake, you can.
So, looks like you have everything you wanted?
Yes.
Yes, also, one of Blockbuster's policies was to incessantly mock one of the customers that comes through the door. That's a great idea to continue to get sales. It's like when I worked at a furniture store. I may as well have been like, hey, you ugly, disgusting piece of shit. Do you want a couch? This is an awful training video. This is shit.
But sometimes I just can't make up my mind. You have such a large selection.
I know. We have over 6,000 titles in our store.
Problem is, my husband...
VHS was a necessity because I always recorded a bunch of my shit too, though. I was obsessed with because we had a high-end VCR too, a Panasonic back then. And I always used VCR tapes or VHS tapes.
Richard.
So I'm in the same boat as you, Jason.
He just goes bananas if I spend more than $10 on movies. Of course, he spends that on fishing lures and never thinks twice about it. And I really wanted 2 more tapes.
And she has shoulder pads that could be used as fucking weapons. Look at those fucking... Can you get any more late 80s, early 90s than those fucking shoulder pads, man? I could put a dinner plate on them and eat a salad off of them, and it wouldn't fall off because there is so much shoulder pad there. Holy shit.
$10 limit. Why don't you just come in the store more often? You get 2 or 3 more tapes each week.
Video killed the radio star. Yep. And it's true. And YouTube killed the Hollywood star in some ways. Back in the mid-2000s, my mom would get the Netflix disc and burn another copy with her PC. We filled up tons of CD cases with those DVDs. Yeah, so I did that too. But I would rip them and just put them on the hard drive. But yeah. And you know what I did that with too, William Jackson? My butt. No. You gotta watch with these spin drips. They actually have juice in them. I don't want to spill them because they'll get sticky. PlayStation games. Me and my friend Tim had modded PlayStations. We used to rent a bunch of games from Blockbuster, go home, burn them, and then we had free copies of games. Or not free, but much cheaper copies of games because we just had to rent them. We were on the cutting edge of piracy because that was in 97. That was like in the infancy of like, I even got the software to burn the PlayStation games where because what they tried to do with the original PlayStation games is they had a specific area on the disc that if you try to record the discs without the right software, the software would try to error correct it and it would just turn into a bunch of junk on the burnt disc, so you couldn't get a pirated game. This software I had back then would just read the data exactly the way it was and burn it exactly the way it was. Even if it thought it was filled with errors, it wouldn't try to correct them. And I had the OG PlayStation where you had a serial port in the back and you would just put the thing in, you would put the modded discs in, and that was it, man. So, good times. Regarding my SD card question, I bought a 120 gigabyte SanDisk SD card on Switch in 2017, confident that my stuff will run. Yes, of course. Dude, it's the same SoC. I mean, they put a smaller fabrication process, Tegra X1, in the 2019 refresh, but it's the same hardware, same performance, so your SD card will be fine. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's not like you need faster read and write speeds because it's more powerful now. It's not. I'm just more powerful.
That way you'd stay below your husband's $10 limit and you'd get to see more movies.
Uh-oh. What happened here? What happened? A battle royale to the death and or to meet Ralph contestants. Google fish. Who wins? Dude. I don't want anyone meeting Ralph, because Ralph is actually a legitimate psycho. So,
movies each month.
Todd would just eat all the cheese with shit under his fingernails because he didn't wash his hands after taking a dump.
You are so helpful and clever. Doug, isn't she sweet?
What is going on here?
She's sunshine on a cloudy day.
Oh, God. Open widget. All right, this stream status is poor. Why is it telling me this? Are you guys seeing the stream still? I did research. Oh, shit. I almost knocked it over. I did research. The comment from last night was correct. EDP is a Lyft driver now. Well, he got what he deserved, man. I mean, what? And it's not even there's anything wrong with being a Lyft driver, but he had millions of subscribers. What the fuck did he do with all of his money? What did he do with all of it? Like, what did you do? Like, what happened, bro? But, hey, get what you deserve, boss. You know, you get caught trying to meet up and have sex with a 13-year-old. Doesn't even, okay, fine, you didn't face legal repercussions because those assholes fucked up the case, how they caught you or whatever. It couldn't held up in court. But what did you think was going to happen, bro? What'd you think? Now it's a cross you have to bear for the rest of your life, and you know what? Deservedly so. I'm all about giving people second chances, except for that. As a father of 3 kids, especially. No tolerance for that shit. When Mario Kart Wii was hard to find, we just kept our Blockbuster copy and paid for their loss. Scalpers be gone! I know some other people that did that too, where you just forget and never did. Wasn't there like, I think there was something back in like the mid 2000s where some guy got arrested because he held on to like a movie for years, and they called the cops on him. He got arrested. Missed my super chat due to the stream stopping, did I? I would imagine Nintendo is out of touch given it's a 130-year-old company, but without them, the industry would have been dead before it was born. I kind of agree with that. Even though the video game crash only happened in the States, I think they helped create the modern industry that's here for consoles, and basically, yeah, they helped the industry blow up to where it is now, without a doubt. They were the foundation of it, without question. You know? But, like, man, yeah, he's paying the... That's what I'm saying. You know, here he was, just all fucking comfortable, making videos in his house about whatever stupid shit he made videos about. Obviously not putting any money in savings. But reap what you sow, man.
Right. Is there anything else I can get you? We have a special on microwave popcorn.
No, I don't think so. Besides, honestly, I don't think that...
Yellow shirt guy is me. Kind of has like a Napoleon Dynamite. I just love how they're doing like the typical tropes of this is a nerd. And I love how they got customer service, a video being pro customer service, and they're mocking someone who's a potential customer right now. Well, hey, you big fucking dork, you want a movie? Rich, you should watch Bright Sun Gaming's Abandoned Docks on Circuit City and Blockbuster. Maybe we'll watch that after this, depending on how long they are. Really well done and a lot of nostalgia. Okay. I mean, this is almost done. We'll check it out. Check it out.
Clunker of a VCR is going to make it through all these tapes. The picture just isn't clear anymore.
Don't even think about it.
Well, I don't think about it,
This is not a really good way to show it exist. Like, how did this get vetted back then? Yes, let's have a video where we're making fun of the customer's appearance and we're indirectly being rude to the customer. And we have a guy basically in a monitor with really bad hair and a really cheesy shirt and tie, essentially cyber stalking one of the female employees that works here. There's so many things now that would not work. Still have a childhood VCR and collection is too big. Did you have one of the top loading VCRs where it was like it had a huge clunk when you put it there? Had a button, you ejected it, lifted up, put the tape in, pushed it down, and went. It almost basically sounded like that too. Yeah, those things are big boys. They have a Wendy's training video wrap. Yes, we will. Okay, we're going to watch that next. Been a fan since 2015. Love the streams, Rich. Thank you very much, Johnny. I do genuinely, wholeheartedly appreciate that. No, it's a front loader. Okay, it's a front loader. We had a Canon VCR that was hi-fi, which that thing had amazing sound quality. Like CD quality audio was pumped out of that thing, and you could record CD quality audio onto there. And, yeah, that was badass, man. Watching movies. Back then, it was just Dolby surround. My dad had a home theater set up, and and he had the Canon VCR. And how Dolby surround worked was you have the center channel. It would kind of work with different frequencies. So if you had voice would technically be from this range to this range in frequencies. I don't know the exact frequency, so it would go to the center speaker for voice. Then you'd have stereo, which was just the stereo. Then you had the rear speakers, which were mono, but so if something was a certain frequency, and say there was like a bullet whizzing by you and you were watching it on a hi-fi VHS tape and you had Dolby surround, they would make the bullet whizzing by you be in a certain frequency range, so your Dolby surround decoder would know to send it to the back speakers. Then that all went out the window and it was antiquated. Then they went to Dolby Digital, where they could just allocate what speaker sounds went to, which was superior. Yeah, they're just not being Why can't Sony and Microsoft or any retail store just make it where 2 items per address can be purchased per drop to stop I don't know if that would necessarily stop scalpers, though. Yeah, I love just how they're being rude to the customers. You know what I mean?
It really is getting bad.
Have you cleaned your VCR heads recently?
No. Come to think of it, I don't think we ever have.
Well, they say you should every 20 hours or so. This is what we use on ours here in the store.
Oh?
I think it does a really good job.
Well, maybe I'll give it a try.
Okay, that'll be...
1584.
Right, 1584.
Yeah, that's really fucking creepy. Get away from me.
There it is, 15, 50, 60, 70, 80.
I hate when people do this. I hated working retail. I mean, especially older people. Like, they'll literally pay for every, like, oh, that's $64, ma'am. All right, I'm going to pay you the $64 in pennies. Yeah, they were the D brand. That's a good point. Yeah, they're trying to be cool and edgy, but it's not really a good idea to, like, hey, this customer's a fucking dork. Mock them. Surprise guy in the monitor doesn't have slotted glasses on like Max. Yeah, it's kind of like a late or early 90s Max Headroom. No, Max Headroom was 80s. Max Headroom was 80s. Max Headroom was 80s, I would say.
You're getting Grandpa excited.
Oh, man, that was a fart.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, come on.
I'm exaggerating, but yeah, like older people would always like, all right, I have a whole bunch of crumpled up money in my purse and some change. You want to take it? No, but I have no choice. Oops.
Goodbye, Marie. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Oh, God. They're really...
He has a way with words, doesn't he?
Bye.
Bye.
Don't forget, Saturday before midnight. So, how was I?
You were terrific.
No, sir, you're terrific.
Now, are you ready to go out on your own?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I mean, I almost missed out on that opportunity with Mrs. Simpson.
But you didn't. So tell me, what have you learned?
I learned that you're a fucking asshole. No, you're breathtaking. Whoa.
Well,
Why do you come?
to listen to the customers very carefully.
That's her in
And
the
to
air.
think,
Fuck.
because anything they do or say may be signs of their needs. And to act on the opportunities once you see or hear them. And then to give the customers the kind of service they...
Remember when an older guy asked me to do math for do the math for change? He said to me, do it in your head. You probably can't because you work here. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's retail. You deal with assholes, bro. Without a doubt. Absolute assholes.
expect.
That's the guy who ordered the hit on Epstein. I don't know, but dude, I wonder if he had other acting gigs beyond this.
That's about it.
Because you know that all the people in these training videos, like, they thought they were going to be like the next A-list actor. I wonder what else they've done. I shoved PB&J in my dad's VCR when I was 3. I hear shit like that all the time, Fractal Wigs. All the time. Like I said, my friend's younger brother thought the VCR was thirsty, so he gave it a glass of milk. Or a bottle of milk. He was still using bottles, and he squirted the bottle of milk in the VCR. Needless to say, it broke. Yeah.
It, isn't it? Well, that takes care of that. I guess now I'm the opportunity expert.
I assure you that no one was ever prideful over being the opportunity expert. Actually, that weirdo that worked at that Blockbuster that was local to me, who was way over the top, he probably got a boner over this stuff.
Okay already. I should have told him about...
What is with this? Oh, God, there's so 1990s. I mean, I get it. It was 1990, but look at this ridiculous.
VCP rentals and cables.
Joan,
Oh, Marie.
have we found a little friend to talk to?
Oh, friend? Oh, no. I was...
Right.
Hi, Marie.
Oh, Brian Harris. You just missed your mom, but I helped her pick out some great videos.
Why does Brian Harris look like he's from the 70s? That doesn't look 1990. It looks like it's from, like, 1975.
I hear you're having a little get-together over at your house.
Yeah.
Hey, just remember, listen.
I stuck a magnet in our TV VCR combo when I was... Oh, God, dude, I'm sure I'm going to get war stories about this. Happens all the time. And VCRs, because the tapes were so big, they had such a big opening, so if there was like a 3-year-old around them back then, it was so tempting to just take whatever was around and just shove it in the VCR's opening.
Think and act. And tell Buster I said hi. So, let me show you his face.
That's not creepy at all. That is not creepy. He doesn't look thirsty in the slightest there, does he? Oh, God. Blockbuster! All right, yeah, let's look up Wendy's. I forgot what it was. I actually got to piss. Wendy's training video. Is this the one where the Wendy's grill skills? Oh, yeah. This is it, right? Is this it? I'm not dropping any frames. I don't know. Some might be YouTube's being weird tonight. Because my software is not... Mari, my software OBS isn't saying anything. All right, let me go urinate real quick, and I'll be right back. Tell your dad about this stream. It's time for Wendy's Grill Skills. Okay. We may not do that tonight because it's already pushing 2 hours, but Max and Beatty, we'll do that. His shit's good, man.
Grill skill. Grill skill. You need the one with the grill skill.
Oh my God.
Hi, I'm Wendy's founder, Dave Thomas. From the day I opened the first Wendy's, my goal has been to serve the best hamburger in the business, a Wendy's old-fashioned hamburger. So I started with the freshest beef I could find, 100% pure beef, never frozen. And we pattied it into squares so the hamburger hangs over the side of the bun. Then we cooked the patty slowly to seal in its natural juices and served it hot off the grill with the customer's choice of toppings. No other hamburger chain can make those claims. That's what sets us apart from our competition, and that's why our customers come to Wendy's. I believe the only way to make a Wendy's old-fashioned hamburger is to press the meat patty. Pressing the meat patty is really important, and here's why. The patty tastes better because the salt is pressed into the meat and makes the meat more tender. It also makes the patty larger.
Oh, damn. This is when he was still alive.
So they'll hang over the edge of the bun, and people will like that. Pressing the hamburger...
I just had to take out some trash that comes here consistently, literally for years, that I've ignored. I had to take them out. I had to take them out. Block
patty
them.
requires skill and dedication. You have to watch over the...
If that person that I won't name, man, I'm going to pull a Keemstar here, since you want to know about me. If you need some money, bro, let me know.
patties constantly as they cook. You should always serve a perfect Wendy's old-fashioned hamburger.
When did he pass away?
The one that you would serve to your best friend.
I'm not going to name who it was. Don't worry about it. I just...
one of the most important
it is literally a professional, man.
jobs at Wendy's. Right now, I want
I remember he was in all the commercials.
you to devote your full attention to learning the new four-corner press procedures for cooking Wendy's old-fashioned hamburgers. And while you're doing that...
Yeah, I'm not naming anybody.
I am going to have a hot and juicy hamburger.
But I remember he
with
used to be in all the
mustard,
commercials.
pickle, and onion.
Yeah. Trash is taken out. Period. This isn't the rap. Is there rap in here?
Hey, Greg, what's up? Not much. Mary's up front. She wants...
The old timestamp card slots, yeah.
See ya.
Hi, Bill.
Hey.
I don't think I ever had a punch card. I'm too young for punch card. This is the wrong video. That's kind of what I thought. Oh my god, that bad tape affected the VOD video because of the degradation or bad recording. It could be a bad recording. It could be oh, the tape is old. Grill skills. Like, which one is it? I had a feeling it was the wrong one. Let's see. Do they have... No, it's here. It's here.
Make sure you start every 15 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, Mary, what's up?
I'm gonna pull you off fries.
It's okay, Rich. We know it definitely... It was definitely... Yes, of course it was Ralph. It was. No reason to name names. The problem was handled. Thought I had someone blocked. Pastor Manning wants some natural... Oh, God. Hot drinks.
Because I want you to learn grill. Have you clocked in?
Yeah.
Let's get started. You're familiar with the grill, but let me show you a few things you might not already know. The meat is here in the cold well, and the cheese is over here. Bun warmer up above keeps the buns warm and fresh. Remember, we serve 100% pure ground beef.
What the fuck else would you serve?
It's patted into squares so that the meat hangs over the bun. Now, the tape I'm going to show you
Always remember, the meat has to hang over the bun. From the finger Wendy's. What do you mean? Come here, son. Touch these buns.
Here's a crew guide and the grill training tape. Why don't you have a look at the tape first, and I'll check back with you in a few minutes.
All right.
I hated when they handed you tapes. Not even, I've worked at jobs beyond when they had tapes and shit, and it was just like, here, sit here and watch this training video. It's like, really? And they were all bad. What the fuck? No, I don't remember the finger chili fiasco. I don't even know what the fuck happened, man. Did they patent the meat like the meat hang? Whoop-de-doo. I guess maybe it's appealing, or the customer feels like they're getting more meat. What? This shit alone would make me want to quit before I even got in there. This would make me like, this is, you know, that because they're trying too hard right now. You know this, you know it's gonna be fucking hell. Hold on one second. Sorry. Andiamo. Okay. Not seeing anything. Sorry. Sorry.
So let's get busy now. Come on, let's go.
Here we go! Here we go! Rich, I can make sure you get more meat. Oh, yeah. You fed meat. I would have literally got up from my seat if I got hired by Wendy's and I was watching this training video, and I would just be like, I'm done.
Now working the grill, Bill, it ain't so tough. But first of all, you got to check your stuff like a grill that said it.
Worst things you could be doing, but it is amazing the corny. You could get people to do anything if there's a check involved. It is incredible. It is incredible. Like, oh, maybe if I do this rap for Wendy's, it'll further my career. No. Like, I even used this as an example yesterday. People will sell their souls, not even for celebrity, for fucking clout, like Captain...
My jaw's hitting the ground.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow, maybe if I kiss this person's ass, I'll be famous next. You won't. It's not really how it works most of the time.
250 with the meat and cheese that's ready to go. A towel.
I recently got trained on cleaning the grills at McDonald's. Was it as bad as this?
Keep your station looking cool, but most of all, you got to have your...
Did they have a corny ass tape of some time? Or not a corny, but obviously it wouldn't be a tape. They would just have videos you'd stream for fucking YouTube or something or whatever. Oh! He is strumming a fucking spatula. He is strumming a spatula, and they have bad filters that they probably edited this, or they use Video Toaster from a fucking Amiga, not Omega, Amiga. So we get trained by a video of a guy trained by a video. Wow, Wendy's was so pretty much.
Are you with me now? Get ready. We're gonna lay them down.
Yes, I'm that much of a nerd that I knew about video toaster from Amiga. I never owned an Amiga, but I watched a whole bunch of shit on it. So that makes me an expert. I'd be laughing, but not for the...
Now, beef's got grain to it just like wood. You got to follow the arrow to lay it.
Beef's got grain to it just like wood.
Down like you should. From the front to the back, you got to lay it down. Space it evenly. Not
Jesus, man, your hand is close to that fucking grill, bro. Dude's got hands made of asbestos. Christ.
scattered around. Next, you got to salt the meat from the
Salt that meat, baby.
back to the front to make the taste complete. Not too little, not too much. With the little
Not too little, not too much. Pour a pound of salt on, because you're a... Like, who would think that's the right amount of salt?
finesse, you'll get the touch.
That's finesse. Yeah, lightly salting meat that's finesse.
What's coming up next is our key to success.
You see, I'm actually having a level of naivete right now, because there probably are people that stupid out there. Like, oh yeah, salt, whole jar, that'll make that's the proper amount. Of course there are.
We'll turn the meat and do a 400 press. Don't wait too long, I emphasize, or the meat won't reach the proper size. When things start to sizzle, you're ready to go. Gently turn the meat, but don't be slow, just turn them over.
Gently turn the meat, but don't be... They really made a rap about the whole process, and they thought they were so fucking edgy.
Easily, we don't want a broken patty, that's a guarantee. Press out the corners 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock it a bit, are you keeping score? Top and bottom, left and right, and you'll get a patty that's out of sight. Press out the...
You'll get a patty that's out of sight, out of mind. My big piece of square beef will blow your dick away. Okay, I'll go with that. That wasn't the right button.
Corners nice and wide, at least half an inch on both sides.
Fucking filters.
The reason you press, you gotta think, when the meat hits the grill, it starts to shrink.
Oh, they have burgers with faces. They have burgers with faces.
When we hit that grill, you know it will. We start
Why is life kind of crazy for you, Alexander? How you been, man?
shrinking. When we hit that
The meat is singing. They have singing meat.
grill, you know it will.
When you see red juices on the top of the meat, it's time to give the turn and press a repeat. Do it again just like you did before. Do the 4-corner press just one time more. Now, once you press this the second time, don't press them again because the meat's just fine. But when you
I know I would be so angry watching this.
see red juices rise, turn the patty over to the other side. Don't scrape the grill, we want it wet, you see. And keep the meat moist so it's hot and juicy. When the meat's red juices no longer rise, you can serve that patty, it'll win a prize.
This would suck the fucking soul out of me if I was employed by this company and they fucking shoved this video down my throat. My soul would be gone. It would disappear. We have a mechanical shaker that places down the perfect amount of salt each time when they press. Yep. It's slowly becoming more and more automated. And no matter what the minimum wage is, it's going to happen anyway. So you might as well raise the minimum wage. Because do you think, oh, if we have the minimum wage lower, out of the kindness of our heart, we're a corporation, we're just going to keep these jobs? Of course not. They're going to still fire the fucking people at the lower wages and still automate the process. So raise the fucking minimum wage. Chris Ayers at the age of 56. Who is Chris Ayers? That trainee grew up to be SpongeBob SquarePants. What do you mean?
It takes about
And who is Chris Ayers?
4 minutes to cook, but just to make sure you can have a look. Use your tool and double check. It should be gray and moist to be correct. And order this place, you're ready to go. Drain the meat just like so. Once the
So much fat. Like, what level meat is that thin patty has that much fucking fat coming off of it? Holy shit.
draining is
Oh yeah, this reeks of 90s.
totally done.
Totally reeks of 90s. Or late 80s too.
On the heel of that bun. Now there you go, Billy. You give it a shot. Don't be afraid. I think you're gonna be hot.
Where do I start? What do I do?
Just remember the rap, Billy, and you'll be cool.
Jester Sephiroth 423, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you, Joey, as well. Thank you, everybody.
Well, meat's got green.
RTU rap. What? I guess the exposed saw would be a rap, I guess. More salt on that meat there was at the VMAs after Trump won. Yeah, well, I don't think it was that much, but
Into it.
I mean, when they screwed it up on purpose.
Just like wood.
Follow the arrows.
Lay it down like you should.
From front
Imagine talking to someone and they were rhyming as you were trying to have a conversation with them. How old would that get fast?
to back. Lay it down.
Not even more. Oh, yeah, dude. This was people that were out of touch in their ivory towers. They were like, yeah, we need something edgy to get the employees enthused about fucking being underpaid and flipping around our great F meat. Those kids like that rap music, right? We'll rap about the beef. I don't want to rap about the beef. Fuck off.
Evenly.
This should replace the
Scattered
exposed.
all around.
Next,
He's rapping to him while he's doing the job.
I've got to salt the meat.
From the back to the front, it makes the taste complete.
Not too little.
Not too much.
With the little finesse, I think I'm getting the touch.
When I worked at Burger King back in the day, they had Snoop Dogg all our training videos. Like, they literally had Snoop Dogg? Of course he would. They probably paid him an insane amount of money, too. That rap was informative than the whole Blockbuster video. Yeah, well, I will give them that. You learned a lot about the training. The Blockbuster video, I feel like they were more so like, hey, maybe we can make a sitcom out of this really fucking weird, creepy, like... So you have this guy who's probably in his 30s or 40s talking to this, like, 16-year-old girl about, like, her love life. And then really, literally in a training video about a retail-based corporation. Oh yeah, let's mock one of our customers by calling him a big fucking dork. And like really? Yeah, make fun of your customers if you think they're fucking nerds. Hi, Breastfather. Thoughts on watching Badlands Chugs? Yes, Badlands Chugs. That's actually a really good fucking idea. I know it's a little late now, but I think it would make for a great stream. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's 110% without a doubt. That one I'm into. That and Maxim Beatty too. We will do. Solid Crusader. I didn't forget about you.
Hey, when things start to sizzle, you're ready to go.
Gently turn the meat.
See my
Don't
editor.
be slow.
Just turn them over easily.
We don't want a broken patty.
That's a guarantee.
Press them now, right?
Top and bottom, left and right.
Press out the corners nice and wide, about half an inch on every side.
Try choking up a bit on the spatula. Hey, all right.
Whenever I'm cooking a steak, I want this guy next to me going, hey, all right, just stand over my shoulder and do that. It'll make my life complete.
Okay, what's next?
Let me see. I've salted, turned, pressed. Oh yeah. When you see red juices on the top of the meat, it's time to give them a turn, then press a repeat. Do it again just like you did it before. Do the four-corner press just one time more.
YouTube, let me say bitch, they did. This video is making me want to commit Grand Theft Auto while punching my ass. How would you steal a car while punching your own ass? You need to film that for me. I want to see you as you're breaking into a car punching your right ass cheek. Like, that has to happen. And you need to fart as you're punching your ass cheek and yell just like this. But yes, and I'm going to make... Hey Siri, set a reminder for tomorrow at 11 a.m. to set up a Gmail account for video requests.
Okay. Your reminder is set for tomorrow 11 a.m.
So now we will get to them. It doesn't mean I'm going to do everything that's emailed to me. I have to, you know, vet them first. But yes, so now I will remember so I don't fucking forget anymore. Review, I procrastinate, USA.
Once you press it the second time, don't press it again, because the meat's just fine.
But when you see those juices rise...
You can turn that patty to...
He said when you see the juice of the rise. Yeah. Okay. Review burger, blart, tartle, barp, US. Yes, birds. Birds are handsome. Very handsome.
To the other side. Don't scrape the grill. We want it wet, you see?
It keeps the meat moist so it's hot and juicy.
And when there's red...
Hold on. Hold on. Oh! Let's go to 50%. I think that'll bring the point.
Prize, you can serve that, Patty. It'll win
There we go.
prize. It takes just about 4 minutes to
cook.
But just to make sure you can take a look. Use your tool
Did I miss
to
it?
double check. It should be great and moist to be correct.
Oh! Oh no! I got it. Ah, that may be a good idea. I would need a female actress for it though, because I think that would make it even funnier.
When an order's placed, you're
Oh shit, I gotta send that back to Sun Pie though, fuck. I forgot about that. Shit.
ready to go. Just drain the meat. Just like so. Then when all the draining's done, you can place a patty squarely on the heel of the bun.
All right, Billy. That's good. You're getting it down just like I knew you would. Just to be sure, there's still some more.
A customer orders a single with cheese.
Dude, that's how it happens, though. And then you find, then there's like, I mean, then look at like Tobey Maguire. Now he's kind of fallen. I don't know if he's semi-retired or just fell off or whatever, but, you know, from Spider-Man fame and plenty of other stuff. He was doing Atari Lynx commercials back in the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's like even if you work hard, man, it's still like hitting the lottery, dude. Maybe watch Mr. Bean. I can't. That kind of stuff you can't watch because the copyright police will come after you.
The way you do it, if you wanna please, lay down the cheese in a juicy spot, but don't leave it too long or it'll get too hot. Tool it up, lay it off on the meat, do it right, keep it neat.
Oh, damn, they made you cook that. That must have been like, you had like a millisecond because cheese melts real quick. Holy shit.
Drain, then serve on a bun, just so. Don't touch it with your fingers, that's a big no-no. To make a double...
Yeah, keep your fingers off my food. I also hate when chefs, I see like these like Michelin star chefs where they always put the same fucking spoon back they taste shit with. I don't want to eat your fucking saliva, Marco Pierre White. If I wanted to eat your saliva, I would make out with you. It's just a weird... That is an interesting vision, me making out with Marco Pierre White, but you get my point. You could shove a stock pot up your ass, it's your choice.
double cheese for some one big and mean. Use two full patties with the cheese in between. Don't melt the cheese, the patties have heat. Press them together and it's complete. Drain and serve like you did before.
Why is there so much grease on those thin pieces of beef?
And you can handle any dude who walks through the door.
What is going on? What the fuck does this happen? You can handle any dude? Like, you have shirtless muscle men walking in, me want beef! What the fuck is even going on right now?
If they don't want cheese
Why did the music get really serious?
and your doubles plain, don't press them together. Just drain. Only serve.
Don't press them together, just drain.
A great looking patty. Never serve a burger that's looking ratty. But if something goes wrong and your burger's not right,
Oh, bullshit. They always, all the fast food places serve it tastes fine, but they always look like shit. Yeah, but how would she do a video with me for different countries, dude? That's the problem. That would be perfect. She would fucking kill it. But, well, I don't know. Maybe. That's a good idea. Good point.
there's no need to get uptight if the dry, burnt, broken, or incomplete. That baby turns into chili meat. Don't serve.
We don't waste shit. We're a corporation. DSP got caught doing masturbation.
Oh, the camera's out.
That meat, you see, cause quality is our recipe. Put those patties in a chili pan and save them for all of our chili fans. But
Why did they show an old man shivering? Like, what the fuck were they thinking with this?
they have cheese, then throw them away, or it'll ruin our chili. Our experts say.
What was that about? There was nothing.
Always try to anticipate, think ahead.
I know that chili warms you up, but it's like such a... This training video makes me want to rub my balls in every burger there. For the extra flavor, YouTube let me say cunt, fuck, fart, fister. I'm kind of surprised. How the fuck are they letting you say all that? She can ad-lib and you could do the... Yes!
Or you'll be too late. Whether busy or slow, one thing remains the same. Keep your meat in the state.
Yes! That's a good call.
That's the name of
Blake, that is a good
no
call.
less than 4, no more than 5. Stage of meat's important, and that's no jab. Now your patties are hot and ready to go. Right in time with customer flow.
Stage 1, I'm raw, you just laid me down. I'm stage 2 and I'm getting brown. You turn me and press me just one time, but there's 2 more stages before I'm fine.
Just imagine this guy being a ghost following you around where you go. He starts to rap as soon as you take a fart. Dude, it's insane. How did they think that this
I'm
was...
stage 3, you press me twice, just one more stage before I'm nice. Stage 4, I'm hot, I should be done looking.
Sounds like they're talking about sex. Like, literally. Like, let's go back to this again.
1, I'm raw, you just...
No more than 5. Stage of meat's important, and that's no jab. Now your patties are hot and ready to go. Right in time with customer flow.
Stage 1, I'm raw, you just laid me down. I'm stage 2 and I'm getting brown.
It's betting on the kind of sex. Kind of sounds like sex. Class Joe.
You turn me and press me just one time, but there's 2 more stages before I'm fine. I'm stage 3, you press me twice, just one more stage before I'm nice. Stage 4, I'm hot, I should be done looking good like I should so you can serve me, son. I'm stage 5 and I'm still alive, but serve me soon and don't be slow. I've only got 1 minute to go.
That pretty much just sums up my sex life right there.
The projection game is simple, you see. It's just common sense. That's the way it
Oh, your dad had stage 4 cancer? I'm very sorry to hear that.
ought to be. When you know a lot of people will be coming around, don't hesitate. Start laying them down. When things slack off, do the same or you'll be wasting meat, and that would be a shame. Just one last...
No. Rephrase that, Rappin' Bob. If you're wasting meat, we'll just fire your fucking ass. Ames asset protection. Yes, you're right. Not tonight. It's already getting late, and my editor is actually working on my Nintendo Switch OLED review, and he's going like full Martin Scorsese with it. So I have to take over editing tomorrow because he's going to be fist deep in that. But yes, that is an excellent. Again, I have to set up the email. I set a reminder for tomorrow. Oh, he doesn't have it anymore. That's fucking awesome, dude. He's to stage 4. He survived too. Congratulations. You get it. He gets an applause for that. Good for him.
Last thing I've got to say, it has to do with the Wendy's way.
Always serve top quality, nothing less than the best. That's a guarantee.
Remember this rap and you'll be hot.
It's been basically 9 minutes of rapping.
Give the grill your very best shot, and soon you develop some real grill skill. You'll be tough on the grill, yes you will. Mr. Bill.
Oh, no.
Bill, the tape is over. Do you have any questions?
Bill, you fucking weirdo. We just hired you. You're already zoning out. You're fired.
No, I think I've got it all.
Good. Then let's go up to the front line, and I'll get you started.
He's like, oh, fuck, I gotta actually do this now. God, look at the passion that she's like, yes, you push that meat down. Push it down. Yeah, all 4 fucking corners. Get to it. Yeah, you're making me smile now. Beef. Excuse me. The clam grills that I used to use are pretty much fully automated. When you press the green button on the bottom, they close and detect the type of patty and start the timer. Yeah, dude, it's all getting automated now, man. No keeping the wage low is going to save that. They're still going to make the jobs automated. That's why I'm saying, oh, they're going to get rid of the jobs if they have to pay more. They're going to get rid of the fucking jobs anyway, so pay them more while the jobs still exist. How's your beef slamming going, Billy? You trainee fuck, are you making that beef brown? You better be.
It's sitting real good. I think you got a handle on it. Thanks.
Sheath that handle.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
Hey, Beavis, do you have a handle on that beef? Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
You know, it's an old-fashioned...
You know, I just paid somebody to rap like an asshole for about 9 minutes to train you how to flip a fucking burger. And now I'm going to eat it. I'm Dave Thomas. Go fuck yourself. Thank you.
hamburger, just like this one, that keeps our customers coming back to Wendy's. Cooking and pressing our hamburgers isn't easy. It requires a special talent which takes some practice to develop. Every hamburger you serve our customers should be the best in the business.
Imagine you drove by a Wendy's in 2021 and you saw people fucking doing this at the place. I wouldn't want to eat that. I don't eat the Wendy's anyway, but I wouldn't want to eat that. I'd be like, nah, man, I'm good. What the fuck are they doing? How high are they? I don't care about the Adrian and Bobo looking broad. Can we go back to the rapping? I don't even know who that is.
I won't get burned in the rush. 'cause I don't give
I don't even know what that means, Glass Joe.
up. When you're feeling the heat,
and your mullet is sweet. Hold on, editor, asking me questions.
just what you need. I've got real skill.
I got grill skills.
It takes nerves of steel.
That mullet is incredible.
When you got orders to fill, you need the one with the grill skill.
This is painful. Why are they still singing about this? Like, it's not even training at this. Like, you already showed us what to do with the hot beef. Like, what the fuck is...
I'm doing it right.
Oh, no! What is that? He looks like he would be a Tim and Eric actor. What the fuck is this creepy weirdo doing? Ho ho!
It's always good to perfection. Gotta keep the team tight. I've got grill skill.
That dude was creepy looking, man. Holy fuck.
It takes nerves of steel. When you got orders to fill.
Those cars are all what? Yeah, this is early 90s. Definitely. Look at all them.
To the one with the grill skill.
I've got you covered when they're lined out the door.
I guarantee you that guy still has that hairstyle to this day if he's still alive. If he still has the hair, I promise you.
When you get hit real hard, I said bring on some more. I've got real skill. It takes nerves of steel. When you got orders to fill, come to the one with.
What? What does this have to do? Like, are they thinking that they're like gonna build morale with this? What the fuck are they doing? Yo, if I was sitting there, I'd be like, can I just get to the fucking training, actual training? Can we stop fucking watching this?
Real skill. It takes nerves of steel. When you
It's still going.
You need the one.
Oh man, that is 1991 hairstyle person. If 1991 was a hairstyle, holy shit! That's like 7 fucking bottles of Aquanet in one bathroom sitting, man. Holy fuck! She wasn't even pointing at the camera. Was that a thumbs up or a point? Hold on. Let's go back to Grandma here. She was like, oh, where's the camera? Point at, Gladys, point at the camera. All right! It's over here. Oh! Can I just clean the fucking table and go home? Hold on a second. What the fuck just happened there? The fuck? No. We gotta slow this down. Like, what? She's just like, point somewhere. Up. But wait, now we got Don't you fucking wink at me. Who the fuck told you to wink at me? I feel violated now. I'm calling your manager. Oh, God. Oh, man. God bless capitalism, huh? That one lady's short bob hair and creepy over-enthusiastic smile, that's where the Adrian Barbeau... I don't even know who that is, though, bro. Adrian Barbeau? Or Barbau? But 1989, that kid couldn't get more 1989 if you tried. Oh, man. All right, guys. I am taking over the helm for tomorrow while my editor works on the Nintendo Switch OLED video. That will be coming Thursday. He has it, but he just has to... he's got to work on it because it's a big one. So be on the lookout for that, and I will be doing news and a stream tomorrow. So have a good one. I am your editor man for tomorrow. I'm going to go get some sleep and stare at my bird while I'm sleeping. How can I do that? Because I'm fucking talented. Have a good night. Love the bird. Good night. Birds.